We are rolling.
What's up everyone? Welcome to my vlog. This is day 2 from the isolation period ever since I got the results from the swab testing. I, thank God, tested negative, and I just have to isolate myself for 14 days because we've been exposed to different people due to work, and I'm currently home, thank the Lord. I've isolated myself for the past 3 days outside home to make sure I won't, expose my family to me. And now I'm home. I'm back home. Ever since I got the result, I decided to go back home. Honestly, the fear of knowing your results is really getting into your head, and it actually makes you more anxious and gives you panic attacks. Well, in my case, gave me a panic attack, and I was so down and I was so scared, but I got the negative results. But what worries me is after the mass testing, we actually had to go to work, and the problem is we were exposed to few people. It doesn't make sense because we had that swabbing, but we were asked to go to work, so we were exposed to a lot of people, to be honest. So we still have to isolate ourselves for 14 days. As for me, that's what I decided, because I just want to make sure that I didn't get the virus, and this thing is not a joke. So anyway, I'm back home, and this is day 2 of the isolation period. I wasn't able to take a video of the first day that I was isolated. Actually, I wasn't able to take the video of ever since we had that mass testing. We decided to stay in a hotel to wait for the results, and if we get the results, whatever we have, that's what we're going to decide. Well, in this situation and pandemic, I actually understand the loneliness, the fear, the anxiety of most people who is tested positive. They are away from their family. They tend to get through it alone, and I really understand those feelings. Last night, before the result of mass testing was announced, I was really, really anxious and I was scared. I knew that I have to be ready, but there's no such thing as you're ready in this kind of thing. But thank God I actually tested negative. So yeah, one of my colleagues tested positive for coronavirus, and it made me anxious even more because my results took hours before it was released. So from the day that we had our mass swabbing, our boss and a few of my colleagues who are women decided to stay at the hotel to quarantine ourselves because we cannot go back home to our family, because we are actually exposed to people, because that's our line of work. So we stayed at the hotel for like 2 days and 2 nights, and we quarantined ourselves there. The thing is, it's not actually a quarantine because we were actually together in a room. We're not that rich to get rooms for ourselves. On the second day of our hotel stay, we decided to check out. So we decided to go to one of our colleagues' house. We stayed there for a night, but that was yesterday. But that was the day that we actually learned our results. So we were worried, and actually we were anxious because we were staying at the house of our colleagues who's not actually coming to work. So we were anxious because we actually exposed him to us. So we really feel bad about it. So when we learned about our results yesterday, it was way past curfew. The curfew here is around 6 a.m. if I'm not mistaken, until 8 p.m. So last night when we learned about our results, it was way past curfew, so we don't have a choice but to stay for the night. So the next day we have to leave. So even the fact that we feel so guilty and so bad for staying at his house, he said he doesn't mind, but we know that he's scared as well, because we're all scared because of this virus. So I left his house around probably 6:30 a.m. My dad picked me up and we went home. the thing is, knowing for a fact that you're actually negative, but you have to isolate yourselves from your family is really it's really pissing me off, because our family is a type of family who's really really close to each other. We tend to like jam, we tend to like stay together, we tend to like talk a lot, we tell each other about our day, we stick together. So when I got home, mom was here. My brother told me, just like go straight to the bathroom, take a bath, and make sure that your clothes are the separate laundry basket. So that feeling is like you're being like isolated from your family, or like you're being like different. I mean, like, no, not different. Yeah, you're being isolated from your family. It actually hurts. When I get home from work, I usually like joke around with my dad, kiss my mom, like fight with my brother. The normal stuff. But this morning, I just went straight to the bathroom, took a shower, went straight back to my room and just stay there. And I just, my family just can't get near me. And I told them not to, of course, because I'm not even sure if it's safe. So seeing that scene, what happened this morning, actually hurts a lot. It actually hurts a lot. I feel for those people who is in the hospital alone because of being positive for COVID. I understand that feeling, and I just hope everyone gets through this. I know it's gonna take a long while before everything gets back to normal, but I hope we all get through this. I mean, let's just keep distance, social distancing. Like if you can, like 5 meters apart, that's much better. And wash your hands regularly. Make sure you don't come in contact to those people who are showing signs and symptoms of COVID-19, and make sure that we regularly wash our hands. And the main part, social distancing, it's just take all preliminary safety measures. Use sanitizer, use alcohol. That's it. Just like stay home. Those who are not actually working, it's much better if you stay home. Stay safe, guys. This is really, really a scary pandemic, and it's happening all over the world. And trust me, it's no joke. Stay home, guys. Stay safe. If you guys are not working, or if you don't need to go out, it's not necessary, I suggest you guys stay home. It's much better that way. It's safer, and you can actually have a chance to beat this. Wash your hands, social distance yourself to people. Please social distance yourself. If you are too near to a bunch of people, it's actually easy for the coronavirus to transmit to one person to another. Please just stay away, or like social distance yourself. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe.